Hi there, I'm Scott Tedrow with MASCAR Auto. We are a modern and classic car restoration shop. So we'll take your modern cars, if you crash it, we'll fix it, work with State Farm, Allstate, whoever you happen to work with, we'll fix the car. If you got an old car, we will take it from this is a 1970 Deuce Yanko, basically in original condition. However, we souped it up and made it drag-worthy, took it out to the Supercar reunion, Supercar 18, and this car actually ran the best 1071 with a small block 350 in it. We brought it here to McCacken so that we can show the before and after. So this is the before, what just basically a back in the day street racer looks like in all its ugliness and glory, and we're going to display the car here, and then over 2016 we will restore it and make it look like one of our other cars that we're going to show you in just a minute. Hi, Scott here again. So we saw the butternut yellow Yanko and its original condition and just kind of a street drag day 2 format. This is a fully restored one of 175 Deuce Yankos. It's painted citrus green, very rare color, very hard color to shoot, especially with the modern paint we have now. It is one of, I believe, 5 citrus cars. This is a full restoration. We just got judged on it. We know we're going to get concourse gold on this car. So we take the cars from the condition they're in after being 40 years of racing around, having fun, and not being considered collectible. Now they're highly collectible. So we take the yellow cars like the yellow car and we completely restore them nut and bolt and make them look like the day they came off the factory show floor, or maybe even a little bit better. Okay, and going from the yellow Deuce Yanko to the citrus Yanko to now our pride and joy here, this is a cranberry red Yanko. This is one of 175 Deuce Yankos made, one of 25 cranberry red Deuce Yankos made, and they made 2 automatic cars. This is one of those 2 automatics. They were sent to Hearst for conversion from a 4-speed to an automatic. They have an automatic trans, but they still run the 410 rear end. Really fast car. This is a great story. This car was purchased brand new by a lady who drove it 60 miles each way to work every day. So for 15 years, she drove 120 miles a day, round trip to work in her Deuce that she loved. When we got the car, she had put 123,000 miles on it. This car was in amazing original condition, but it needed a serious restoration. We've spent the last year completely restoring it. We've not been judged yet, but we're very confident this will be a very high point scoring car. One of the unique things on this is the side mirrors, the bullet black mirrors. Those mirrors could be ordered through Yanko. I think around 18 cars came with them. Very few have them left. They're not very functional. You can't open the little wing window and let fresh air in. So that's probably the first thing people did when they got them home. They thought they looked cool, but they pulled them off and put a standard mirror on so they could open up the wing window. But this is a special car. We're lucky enough to own 4 Deuces. We've also got a blue Deuce, but this is the latest one that we've restored and really proud of it. Okay, on the final car that we've restored this year, this is a 1970 Trans Am Javelin. Very important car. There is not a lot known about them, or hasn't been until recently. This was an AMC program car. So it was a marketing and sales program. They wanted to commemorate their entry into Trans Am racing, and they wanted to do it in a flashy fashion. So they took 100 cars, they painted them red, white, and blue. They were all equipped with 394 speeds, and they all had this very unique rear spoiler that they made. It's a 3-piece spoiler that was handmade and bolted on just these 100 cars. They painted the cars red, white, and blue, and they sent them out to 100 of their top dealers around the country. So there was not a lot known for many years about them. People knew that there was these red, white, and blue cars. Now, as the AMC is starting to get a lot more attention, and the hobby has come full circle and all the important cars are being found, these are very important cars. There are, I believe, 30 that have been found, maybe 4 or 5 that are in good condition, restored condition. We believe this is the best one in the country. We just finished a restoration on it. Very important car. AMC program car, one of 100, red, white, and blue, as patriotic as you can get. We restored this for Kevin Saddam. He's a very important collector. The big name collectors are starting to add these cars because they're so important. They're very hard to document. Documentation is extremely important. This has all the documentation. It had original paint, extremely important car. I think these are going to be very big, high-dollar cars in the near future because of the collectors that are starting to give them the credibility they deserve and add them to their collection.